So these are the questions. We shall start from question 1. Evaluate the exponential expression minus n to the power 4 into minus n to the power 2 for n is equal to 5. First, we have to use the law of exponent. This is minus n to the power 4 plus 2.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon again. So this becomes minus n to the power 6. That is nothing but minus 5 raised to the power 6. Minus 5 raised to the power 6 is minus 5 multiplied 6 number of times. It is even number, sorry, positive number. We get it as 15625.
Yes,
Most
sir.
of you have done this. What is the multiplicative inverse of 2 to the power minus 3?
2 cube.
2
So 2
cube.
to the power 3.
But I
Option
could
D.
observe many have written this answer 3. What is the meaning of multiplicative inverse?
A number when
The
multiplied
product should be
gives
1.
result 1.
sir.
Yes, sir.
If
When
you multiply
multiplied
some number with this number, given number, the product has to be 1.
should be 1. Yes.
If you multiply with 2 cube, it becomes 2 to the power of 3 minus 3, which is 2 to the power of 0. That becomes equal to 1. Easy question. If the cost of 27 bag of paddy is 9,450, what is the cost of 36 bag of paddy?
12,600 rupees. Sir.
600. Yes, sir.
12,600.
Option B.
You can follow unitary method or you can
rupees.
follow direct proportion method. You will get 12,600. If you want to follow unitary method, it is 9,450 divided by
36.
27 into 36.
Into 36.
On simplification, certain things get cancelled. This
Yes,
is
sir.
divisible by 9.
9 to
9 3 times,
9
9
3
4 times.
3 1 ja 3 3 ja
Hmm.
3,150.
3 1
Yes, sir. 50. 50, sir.
into 4
Yes,
if you
product
do,
is
you will get
12,600.
12,600
rupees.
Question 4, many have got confused in this. We have
Option
to
A.
find out
Option A,
case
sir.
of,
Yes, option A.
case of direct variation. When the radius is increased, the circumference also will increase. Actually, this is
Yes, sir.
direct proportion. If you look at the remaining 3, they are in inverse proportion.
Inverse proportions.
When the number of students in the hostel increases, the food provision will last for less days. This is inverse proportion. For fixed duration, more number of periods, lesser will be the duration. The same is given in one of the question here to find out if 8 periods are there instead of 9 periods.
Yes, sir. 40 minutes.
Time increases if the number of periods decreases. So it's in inverse proportion. In case of a cylindrical vessel, lesser the diameter, more will be the volume. This is also in inverse proportion.
Inversely
Inverse.
proportion.
What is the top view of cuboid?
Rectangle, sir. Option number
Rectangle,
C.
sir. Rectangle, sir.
A rectangle.
Option number
Actually,
C.
square also will be correct, but when
Cuboid,
square and
yes.
rectangle options are given, we have to choose rectangle because the base
Yes, sir.
could be this or base could be
Rectangular in
this.
shape.
So it looks like a rectangle. Question number 6. 6 pipes are required to fill a tank in 1 or 20 minutes. How long will it take if only 5 pipes are used? This is clearly inverse proportion. If the number of pipes are reduced, the time taken will increase. Correct?
Yes, option number C. 96
C.
minutes.
96.
Yes, sir.
How do we calculate this?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
How to calculate? Time taken for one pipe flow, you can
Inverse
calculate.
minutes.
proportion, sir.
How long five pipes take?
It is direct proportion, right?
So 6 by 5 into
Yes,
80.
sir.
So 120 minutes by 6. We get it as
No,
Sir,
No, so
inverse.
no.
Number
It's
of
not
pipes
like that.
is decreased and time is increased.
Inverse proportion.
you should multiply. It is inverse proportion, sir.
so
is
6
inverse
by
Sir,
5
1 hour,
into 80.
1 hour is equal to
So 6 into
60
120 divided by 5.
minutes equal to 6 into
So
6
6 by 5
multiplied by
into 80, sir.
We get it as 96, sir.
5. 80 into 6 divided by 5.
Hmm.
So, sir, it is 80, sir, not 120.
Yes, sir. It should be
Sir,
80
80.
80, sir.
instead of 120.
So 1 hour 20 minutes. 60 plus 20 is 80.
60 plus 20
Yes,
is
sir.
80, correct.
Yes, sir. It is
Yes,
80.
sir.
What do you call solid figures with line segments as their edges? It is called as
Polyhedron.
polyhedron.
Polyhedron, sir.
Option D.
Option D.
Some of your friends have
Polyhedron.
ticked this polygons. Actually, you have to look at this solid figures. For plain figures, it is polygon. For
Solid
figures,
figures.
it is called as solid figures.
3D
It is
shapes.
polyhedron. Total surface area of a cylinder is
2 by R
R
H
plus
plus
H.
R.
R
into
bracket
R
R
plus H.
option A.
Bracket R plus
Option A.
H. Option A.
Option
Sir,
A.
option number A, sir. 2 pi R
A-
R plus H.
Okay, sir. A journey by bus takes 45 minutes at 40 kilometers per hour. How fast the car has to go to undertake the same journey in 25 minutes?
72
72
kilometers per
kilometers
hour.
Speed
per
has
hour.
to
72, sir.
increase
72 kilometer per hour. Option number C.
72 kilometers per hour.
Yes,
So
sir.
it is in inverse
Yes, sir.
proportion. You have to multiply and
Yes, sir.
divide. We get it as 72.
72.
Find the total surface area of a cube whose volume is 343 centimeter cube.
294 centimeters
294
square.
Centimeter square.
We have to find
294
B.
volume.
square, sir.
Volume is E cube.
Why do you find,
So
sir,
A
first?
cube is 343. A will be cube root of
7.
343, which is
7.
7.
7 into 7
Now
into
the
7.
total surface area is 6A square. So 6 into 49. We get it as 294 centimeter square.
Yes, sir.
Now question number 11. The area of rhombus is 60 centimeter square. If one of the diagonal is 10 centimeter, find the other diagonal.
12 centimeter.
12
Option B.
centimeter.
The formula should be used. Area equal to half into d1 d2.
Yes, sir.
Here area is 60. If you cross multiply
Yes.
2, we get 120 here. d1 is 10. d2 we need to find. So d2 will be 12 centimeter.
Yes, sir.
What is the value of x if this particular number has to be divided by 3?
6.
6.
So
6.
6.
Option D.
6.
Sir, option number D, sir.
You have
9
to
plus
just directly
is equal to
substitute here.
50.
This
Yes, sir.
suits, other numbers doesn't suit.
9 plus 6 is equal to
So
50.
here 100 times of B, 10 times of C, A
B,
into
C,
1.
A.
Sir,
Option
option
B,
number
B,
B,
C.
sir.
Option B,
BCA.
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 Option
Option
B,
B,
sir.
sir. Yes.
BCA.
Such a simple question, many did not write.
There is option number D, sir. 2
2
or 5.
or 5 or 8.
2 or
5
5
and
or
8.
8.
It can be 2, it can be 5, or it can be 8.
Or 8.
The
X
point,
axis, sir.
X axis.
yesterday I told that it is nearer to x axis.
X. Yes, sir.
Okay, next question. By joining these points, which of the following is obtained? A triangle,
A straight
a
line
straight
Straight
line,
not
line
passing
not
through
passing through
origin.
origin.
Option B.
Yes, sir. Option B.
Option B, sir.
it is
Sir, option number B,
B.
sir. A straight
I
line
don't
not
know
passing.
how some of your friends have ticked this, a triangle. If you look at this, it will be a line, something like this.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
It will be the line.
Passing through
Yes, sir.
origin.
The points minus 3 comma 2, 2 comma minus 3 represent
Different points.
Different
Some of
points.
Option A.
them
Different
have
points.
chosen the same
Different
point.
points.
How this will be same point? This is clearly it's there in second quadrant.
Yes,
This
sir.
is there in
3
third quadrant.
minus
Yes.
3 away from
No,
y-axis
this is
and
there in fourth quadrant.
Can none of these also be an answer?
This is
no,
one
sir.
of the
One
point.
of
This
the
is another point. Here there are two options. Here two options are there. But preferably you have to take option A as the answer, not option D. Since they are different points, we have to pick different points only, sir.
yes, sir.
And for this question, I
Second
have
question.
given
Grace
marks.
mark.
Bonus marks,
This
sir.
could have been 1/2. While
Yes, sir.
typing,
1 by
I
2,
did
sir.
not overthink. Half into product of diagonals could be the correct answer.
So, sir, no matter whichever option we've written, we'll still get the marks.
Yeah, if you have written
Bonus
question
marks,
number
sir.
and left blank, still you will get marks. In the board examination also, they follow the same criteria. Question number has to be mentioned. If the question is wrong, you will get the marks.
Sir, if we had
have
written
written-
any option,
Yeah,
If you
yes,
write
sir.
any option, still you
It
get
is
marks.
yeah, okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
You should not leave that question. You should at least write the question number. That's what I meant.
Sir, it is
19th
1
question.
meter cube, sir. Option number C.
no, sir. Option
No,
D.
none of
None of
these.
C. Centimeter is there, sir.
Centimeter
Yes,
is there,
sir.
sir. We have to find the volume. Volume is side cube. So 1 centimeter whole cube. This becomes 1 centimeter cube, which is not given in the option. Many have ticked this. This is wrong.
Tricky questions.
Key question. It is 1 centimeter cube. You have to select this none of these. If the parallel sides of a parallelogram are 2 centimeter apart, it means that it is H. Sum of the sides is 10. We know the formula to find the area. It is
10
half into
centimeter
10
height
centimeter
square.
square.
10 centimeters
sum
square,
of
sir.
parallel
Option C.
sides.
Option C.
10 centimeter square is
Option
the
C, sir.
answer. Yes, sir. These were objective type. Now we have 2 mark questions.
Minus 14, sir.
Yes, sir. First
Minus
one,
Minus
14.
14 is the answer.
Yes, sir. Minus 14.
Some have missed it. Actually, there are 2 ways to do it. Either we can express everything with a base as 9, or we can express with a base as 3. Base can be 3. Base can be 9 also. Which one you want me to solve?
9, sir.
Base as
9,
9. If
Yes, sir.
base is 9, this will be 9 square to
3
the
is
power minus 4
Whole to the power minus 4.
divided by
9
9
cube
9 cube
whole to the power
2
2
minus
minus
x.
x.
minus x, which is equal to 9 to the power
9
9
4x.
to the
to the
power
power 4x.
4x.
This is first thing. Now we have to make use of this exponent law.
Yes, sir.
A to the power of m to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
power
sir.
n is a to the power
9 to the power minus 8.
If we use that, this becomes 9
1
to
by
the power minus 8 divided by
Divided by 9 to the
9 to the
power
power of
6 minus
6
3x.
minus 3x.
which is
3x,
equal
sir.
to 9 to the power of 4x.
4x.
This is there in the denominator because it's division. When
Yes.
something is there in the denominator, the bases are same. You can
Subtract.
take this as
subtract.
Subtraction.
minus. We can subtract it. So minus 8 minus 6, this becomes
6
plus
minus
3x, which is equal to 9 to the power of 4x. Now the bases are same. We can equate the powers. We get 4x is equal to 3x minus 14. You have to transpose 3x to the left side. We'll be getting x is equal to negative 14.
Yes, sir.
This will be the answer. Some have done with the base as 3. The thing is, when the base is 3, this becomes 3 to the power of 3 to the
Yes, sir.
power
3
of
to the
6
power.
now.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 to the
3
power
to the
6.
power of
3
6.
to the power
When
6.
6 is multiplied to 2, instead of writing
12
12,
minus 12x.
many have written 18 here. Many have written 18. I don't know, when you reach 8th class, calculation becomes difficult. 2 into 6, you will consider as 18.
No, sir.
It becomes 12 minus
12,
6x.
sir. 12 it is. It's 6 into 12.
Wait a minute. So question number 22. A load truck travels 168 kilometer in 5 hours. How far can it travel in 25 minutes?
14
This is a
kilometers.
question
So 14
related to
kilometer.
direct
14
proportion.
kilometers, sir.
Either you use the unitary method, or else, as
14
we had
kilometers.
discussed in the class, we can make it as a table, distance and time taken. Here the distance is 168 kilometers and the time is 5 hours, which is nothing but 5 times of
300 minutes.
60,
60.
300,
300 minutes.
300 minutes. Distance has to be calculated. Let me take this as x, and
Yes, time is
time
given 25 minutes.
25 minutes is given. So in the direct proportion, the ratio will be equal. So 168 has to be divided by 300. This will be equal to x divided by 25. So x will be 168 into 25 divided by
Divided by
300.
300.
300.
Yes.
When we
25
simplify,
or 25
we
or
get it
12,
as
sir.
14.
12 is 12,
Yes, sir.
14 is.
Correct. This becomes 12 times. 12, 14
Yes, sir.
times is
14
168.
times. 168.
One
That's
168
easy.
14 kilometers.
Question number 23. This question is
So
an inverse
inversely
proportion
proportion.
question.
Yes.
Inverse proportion.
Yes. How
45
can we
45
minutes
write
minutes,
this
sir.
answer.
in a table format? A number of periods, then the duration. If the
45
number
minutes,
of
sir.
periods are 9,
9.
40 minutes. For 8 periods, we have to calculate. Let me take it as y.
45 minutes,
In
sir.
the inverse proportion, the product will be equal.
Into 40.
9 into 40 will be equal to 8 into
8
y.
1 8 5, sir. 5
So y will be equal to
45
9
minutes.
into
9
40
into
by
40.
8. This will be 5
Yes.
times 45
9 into
45
minutes.
5,
minutes.
45.
So this is there in terms of minutes.
Each 8
So
periods, sir,
45
got
minutes.
45 minutes.
Correct, sir. In the school also, on Saturday routine, we have this. One period will be increased, no? Club.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Our clubs
Then all periods will be 40 minutes.
Correct.
40 minutes.
Question 24. Car takes 1.5 hours to reach a destination by traveling at a speed of
That means it is
80
half hours.
kilometer per hour. We have to calculate the distance when the speed is 60 kilometer per hour. No, we have to
So
calculate the
2
time.
hours.
Time, sir. 2
2
hours.
hours, sir.
2 hours.
2
Yes.
hours.
2 hours.
Inverse proportion.
Yes, sir.
Inverse
Yes, sir.
proportion.
2 hours.
One is
80 into
speed.
90.
The other thing is time. When the speed is
Time, sir.
80 kilometer per hour and
Yes,
it
sir.
is
It is
taking
1.5 hours.
1.5 hours. So we
1.5
have to calculate for 60
kilometer
kilometer
per how
per
much
hour.
time?
Let me take it as
X.
x.
80 by 60 into
Since
1.5.
it is inverse proportion, product 1.5 into 80
By
will be
60.
equal to x into 60. So x will be 1.5 into 80 by 60.
80. 60. Yes.
0, 0 cancel. This will be 2, 3
3 times,
times,
4 times.
4 times. 1.5 into 4 is 6. 6
So
by
6 by
3
3 is
is
2.
2. So 2 hours.
2 hours. Yes, sir. 2 hours.
Some have done in a different method. they have considered the answer itself. If it is 60 kilometer per hour, let the time be 2 hours. Then for 80 kilometer per hour, they have found it as 1.5. Ulta they have done. Them also I have given marks, but not to follow this method. Don't imagine the answer and get this result. Okay. For this question, many have not done it. Actually, to verify the formula doesn't mean that you write the formula and leave it. The formula is F plus V
F plus V minus
minus
E
E
should be
equal to
equal
2.
to 2.
F plus V minus E.
We need to find out the number
Versus
of
minus
faces, vertices
9
and
So
edges
9
being
faces,
equated.
9
faces,
vertices.
9
9,
vertices,
9,
9
16.
And
edges.
16 edges.
16.
9, 9 and 16.
16
So
edges.
Now,
9
now we have
plus
to
9
prove
minus
it.
16
This
is 2, sir.
information you have to get it from this figure.
Yes, sir.
One intelligent fellow here, I don't remember his name, he has taken faces, vertices, he has used this formula to calculate number of edges. Question is not that. Question is to verify this. You have to consider the left hand side. 9 plus 9 plus
9
9
minus
plus
16.
9 minus 16 we have to do. We get it as 2 and this is equal
Yes,
to
sir.
right hand side. This is all we verify.
Yes,
The
sir.
question
Yes,
is
sir.
not to find the edges here.
Edges. Yes,
One
sir.
of your friend has found the edges and some have mentioned only this 9 and 9. For them I have given some marks, part of marks. Yes. Question number 26.
6.
This was very easy type
6,
of
sir.
Answer
question.
is 6, sir.
Yes, sir.
6,
6.
sir.
This is 6 square, sorry, 6 cube
6 cube
6 cubes,
to
sir.
the power 2
to the
by
power
3
2 by
and
3
whole to the
to
power
the
half.
power
2
1
by
by 2.
1 by 2, sir. Now
In the next step,
multiplication.
what happens? This 3 get
We
cancelled.
can cut.
Multiply
6
further.
square to the power 1 by 2. In the next step, this will get cancelled. We'll be getting only 6.
6.
This is an easy question. So most of your friends have got 72. How to get 72? See, exponents and powers are the concepts which you are going to use it throughout your life. Be it a chemistry, be it a physics, you have the questions which are easily solved using the law of exponents. So you should use it properly. 27th question. 99% of
90,000
you
boxes.
have
90,
done it.
90,000.
90,000 boxes.
90,000 is correct. Here
90,000 boxes.
they have given the dimension. This dimension itself is a volume, and they have
Yes,
given the
sir.
volume.
Yes, sir.
One of your friend has taken 0.8 into 0.8 into 0.8 to find the
Sir, I
volume of
have
the box.
sir, I have
Abhinav Jati has taken.
Abhinav Jati has taken. So not to do that, here meter cube is there. It means that this itself is a volume. Volume is given. Here the number is found by volume of go down divided by volume of
1 box.
one
1
box.
box.
So this is 60 into 40 into 30
30.
divided by
72,000.
0.8.
72,000. Yes, sir.
Since
90.
everything is there in meter, we need not worry much. So direct calculation, we get it as
90,000.
90,000. Easy.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Next question is related to graph.
Graph.
Yes, sir.
Many are not
And
having a ruler, pencil with you.
there was one more question, sir. Find the interest for 7,500 for 1 year.
Yeah,
That is 600, sir.
let me tell.
Yes, sir. 600.
Some of you have just written rupees 600. For them, I have not given marks. Question is related to graph. You can read this. From the graph, find the interest. Without plotting the graph, if you have calculated, this cannot be given marks. Remember that.
Sir, after drawing the graph, we have written.
Then it's fine. What is the scale you have taken? Most of you have
The
taken
40
1000 in the x-axis and 40
Yes.
in the y-axis.
in the y-axis.
We can take 80
I have
also.
taken 50, sir.
80 also can be
Sir,
taken. Right?
I have done the question separately and I have done the graph on a separate page. So I had to write the answer before.
No, not an issue. You have mentioned the question number. You have written this answer, and the same question number graph is there. Marks will be given.
Yes.
Many have taken the scale as 80 and 1000. Easy to plot the graph, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
One or two of your friends, they did not mention the kink. Here, the kink is required
Yes, sir. On both
Yes, sir.
axes.
on both the axes.
Can we add
No, sir.
kink from
Only on
No, sir.
y-axis
Sir,
kink is
only on
required, sir.
y-axis.
So in x-axis we have taken 1000
In
as a
x-axis, kink is not required, sir. Only on
Yes.
y-axis.
because
Which
there is
one you have
1000
taken on
as scale.
x-axis? You have taken the interest or deposit?
So deposit is in x-axis.
Deposit you have taken on x-axis.
Yes.
There is no particular rule like that. He can take either ways.
Can we
So
add
if you have
infinite
taken,
kink from graph, sir?
if you have taken deposit on the x-axis, kink not required. No, kink is required. If deposit on the x-axis, kink is required. Here kink is required. It's needed. We can start from 5000. Next is 6000. Next is
Sir, in
7000.
x-axis
So
kink is not required.
so if we
Sir,
are taken from 1000
Yes, sir. We are not starting from 1000, sir. We are starting from
no, sir.
5000.
It does not matter. Information is given, sir. So kink is not required on x-axis. Only on y-axis.
It depends on from where you are starting.
so
That's what it
if
matters.
we have taken from 1000 sir,
Then there is no requirement of kink. If
No,
you
sir, there
started
is
from
never a kink on x-axis.
Sir, starting data
starting
is
on
from
x-axis also
5000,
it is
sir.
required.
Yes, sir.
On
Starting
x-axis it
data
is
from
required.
starting data is from 5000, sir. So no kink is required, sir.
If
Yes,
you
sir.
start from 5000, no kink is required. Here, if I start with 400,
400
kink is
400,
required.
sir.
is required.
480,
Yes, sir.
then is 560, then is 640,
640,
then is
720.
720.
720, 8.
When you plot
Yes,
5400, it is this
here is
point.
equal to I-18
Next is this point. Next is this point. Next is this point. So we get a straight line.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Most of you have done this
Raj,
graph,
sir.
but you forgot to draw the line. Actually, a line is
Yes.
must. This line has to be done. It is compulsory. Without that, answer is incomplete.
We have to also plot the coordinates, sir.
Yes, we have to also
And
find out from the
mention
graph.
scales.
7500. Somewhere off the line. How much we get? 600, no?
Yes, sir. 600.
Here I'm
Sir,
unable to see the lines here.
sir, is this compulsory, sir? This 7500.
Yes, it is compulsory here. Because the
We,
question is that no, find from
I
the
have
graph.
found by direct proportions.
But graph you have done. If graph
Yes,
is
sir.
not done, marks will not be given.
Graph is done, sir.
Here itself we can mention is 600.
Yes, sir.
This is
Sir,
700.
instead of drawing a square, sir, I have drawn a line.
Yeah, no
Only
problem.
straight line, sir.
No problem. But graph is compulsory. Without graph, by direct proportion, if you have found this, it is not valid. Understood?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
One question,
This
sir.
question
In
is
middle of
easy. Yes, sir.
Yes. Sir.
Abhinav.
middle of graphs, can we add infinite number of kings in middle of any graph, sir?
Infinite number of things means?
Sir, suppose we have 500 and we don't mention 600, directly we go to 700, we can add king between 500 and 700, sir.
No, no, no. In between,
Sir.
you should not add. Kink is in the beginning only.
For that, we should choose a suitable scale.
That
Yes,
is
sir.
why
It depends
we
upon the
have
scale.
this scale concept. On the x-axis, if you are taking 1000, if you don't mention this 700, it means 700 is present here. You will not write 800 at the place of 700, 7000. 8000 should not be written in the place of 7000 because the scale is taken. You have chosen.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
In this question, some of you have written direct answer. For them also I have given marks. But then at least this should be mentioned. This formula has to be mentioned.
Plus
Then
minus
if you
HZ.
write the direct answer, okay, no problem. I can consider and give marks. These are the answers now. 8, 6,
Yes, sir.
20.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is there anyone among you who got 20 here?
No. Sir.
You will
No,
not
sir.
agree, but
Sir.
there are many who have written 20 as the answer. Here, what is the number of edges? It is 12. Number of faces. It is not forces, it is
4, sir.
faces. Faces is 20.
20
F
plus 12
plus
minus E.
12 minus E equal to 2. The sum of these two is 32, and your friends have written 22 instead of 32. Around 6 papers I have seen like that. This E should be transposed to the right side. It becomes positive E. 2 to the left side, 32 minus 2. We get it as 30.
Sir.
Yes.
I have taken the formula as F plus V equal to E plus 2.
No, not an issue. Still we get the
Yes.
same thing here.
Yes. I was checking that for formula there is marks.
A formula there is marks. If the formula is written as F plus V is equal to E, 2 plus E, still it is correct.
Yes.
Question number 30.
Answer is 24 meters.
24
Answer is
24 meters.
meters.
24
Sir,
meters.
answer
Yes.
is 24 meter.
How to get that answer? We have to
Sir, because
use the
diagonal
Half
formula.
into diagonal into sum
Sir,
of
half
perpendicular.
into
Area is
Formula, sir, of
half into
quadrilateral. Height into height, sir.
diagonal, which is a common diagonal, into sum of the altitudes, h1 plus h2.
That's it, sir.
So here the area is given, 252 is the area given, which is equal to half into diagonal multiplied to perpendiculars are 8
24.
and 13.
24.
This sum is 21 now.
Yes, sir. 21,
Yes,
sir.
Yes. 21.
504 is equal to
252 into 2
21D.
divided by 21. Answer we get as 24.
I have done in different ways, sir.
Sir, instead of
Probably
taking
you
H1
have
plus
taken
H2.
triangle, no?
Yes, sir.
Some of you
Triangle.
have done in this method. Area of this triangle plus area of this triangle. The formula is obtained in this method only. So either you use formula or this figure and mention it as area of triangle plus another triangle. We get 24 meters.
Sir, instead of H1 plus H2, I have done H1 into H2.
So you went wrong there.
Yes, sir.
So remember, when you have doubt in the formula, it's better that you draw a rough figure, make it as h1, h2, this as d. So when we write the formula, it is half d into h1 for this triangle plus half d into h2 for the other triangle, half d common h1 plus h2. We get this formula. So in case
So
if you
section D is
have
for
doubt,
4 marks, right?
section D is for 4 marks. So one of the 4 marks, you have lost it here. Coming to this question,
2094.4 rupees.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
2094.4.
94.4.
is here we have to find the volume of cylinder, CSA of cylinder.
Yes, sir. Curved surface area.
We are given certain information. Height is given, which is 7 meter.
Yes, sir. Radius is given.
Observe this, radius is there in terms of centimeter.
Yes, sir. 0.35 meters.
Now it
0.3
is left to you.
35 upon
Use
100.
meter in centimeter or centimeter in meter.
Yes.
This will be 35 by
35 by
100.
100.
So 3.5 meters.
So 0.35 meter.
0.35, sir.
0.35.
0.35 meter.
Yes.
This is the radius, this is the height. We all know the curved surface area is given by 2 pi r.
2 pi
2 pi
RH.
2 pi RH. Yes, sir.
So 2 times of 22 by
22 by
22
7
by 7
into
into
the
35 by
radius
100
is
35 by
0.35
0.35 into
into
7.
7.
into 7.
7,
So
7
7
7
7
cancel.
cancels.
get cancelled. This
44
is
into
77 by
22
5
times
meter
of
square.
0.35.
15.4 meter square.
15.4, sir. Yes.
15.4.
Meter
This
square.
is there in terms of meter square.
Meter
Now this
square.
is CSA of
Yes, sir.
one pillar.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Into
Therefore,
16
Into
CSA
16.
of
Into 16.
16 pillars. This will be 16 times of 15.4.
15.4.
We can
246.
find the cost.
246.4 meter square.
If you don't find this, there is no issue here. To find the cost, we have to multiply this complete thing with
8.50.
8.5.
8.5.
50. Oh.
If you
Yes, sir.
calculate, we get it
2094.4.
as 2094.
2094 rupees.
0.4
Yes, sir.
0.4 rupees.
This was from Adi Sharma, sir.
Is it? I don't know yet. I thought this question I had discussed while solving questions. In exemplar, this type of question was there.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. But not the same.
These types of questions were there, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Not the same.
I have a question, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, new page, sir.
Yes.
Sir, if x is greater than 0,
X is greater than 0.
which of the following is equal to root of x cube?
Root of x cube, which means x
Sir,
root x.
yes, sir. Number 1 is x plus
Hmm.
x to the power 1 by 2. Second number is x into root of x. X into root of x. Third number is x squared multiplied to x to the power of minus 1 by 2.
Hmm.
This much, sir. Now we have
Sir,
to select
option
which.
B is correct.
I have written this answer. Option B is correct. I'll tell
Yes,
you
No,
sir.
the
sir.
reason.
That's
Root of x cube is x square into x. This can be
Yes,
written
sir.
as root x square into root x. Root of x square means x. So x root x is the value.
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
there is
So
one more method, sir.
remember this.
sir.
Let me tell. Root of a number. So say root of n is nothing but n to the power of 1 by 2. This is the conversion.
Yes, sir.
If you have root m into root n,
Yes, sir.
it means that m to the power of 1 by 2 into n to the power of 1 by 2 you are doing. When the powers are same, the bases can be multiplied and same
The power
power
1 by
can be written. So it is
Yes.
root mn. This formula is used here. Yes, sir.
Sir, we can do directly also, sir.
Here
Directly we
two
can.
X
options are correct, sir. Two or three, all options may be correct, sir. You have to select from which two or which three are correct.
This one is correct. This one is
No,
correct.
sir.
Hmm.
In A, B, and C, AB is correct or BC is correct or AC is correct. Like this, three options are there, sir. But two or more than two options are correct in this, sir.
When we consider this, this will be x plus root x. X plus root x value will not be same as this. So
option
this is
C
not
is
possible. If I take this x square, this is 1 by x to the power of 1 by 2, which is x square divided by root x. This can be written as x into x divided by root x. So x into root x into root x divided by root x. Root x cancelled. We get x root x. B and C are correct. Did you understand this? Here
Sir, how
x
you
into x is written as x square. You have understood this?
understood this one, sir, but
Did,
not
did you
this,
understand this one? This one? A to the power
sir.
of minus 1 is 1 by 8, 1 by a. If it is a to the power of
Yes,
2,
sir.
1 by a square.
A to the power.
If it
Yes.
is a to the power of minus 1 by 2, it is 1 by a to the power of 1 by 2.
Yes, sir.
This is root x. So this till here you have understood.
Yes, sir.
Next step I'll tell you. X I have written as root x into root x. Because when we multiply, get root of x square, we get it as x. So root x into root x is written. Denominator root x and one of the numerator root x, they get cancelled. You will be getting x root x. Same answer. So B and C will be the suitable answer for this root of x cube. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Any other doubt?
So in 28th question.
28th question. Graph question. Huh? Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
So if we are not drawn this lines,
This line,
yes, sir.
I have reduced 1 mark.
Okay, sir.
Happy, huh?
No, sir.
Okay, who has got out of vote?
I have got, sir.
Very good. Who has got 48?
So I have got.
Ganesha?
Yes, sir.
Ganesh is in section
C, sir.
E. Ganesh roll number is 5732.
No, sir.
You are
Last one 5738.
E8, huh?
Yes.
5732 I written here.
Go down
Who is-
question is for how much?
Ganesh, you are correct. You have got 48.
Yes.
Who else has got 48? Don't know, sir. Whose roll number is 5651? B section.
Ghanshyam, sir.
B section.
B section.
Ghanshyam, sir.
Some have got 48. Soon I will be sending you the paper.
Yes, sir.
Still you have main examination to go on. So not to worry about these marks. Concentrate, you can score out of out.
Can I ask
Yes,
one
sir.
more question?
One more question. Already time is up, man.
So in the
Okay, sir.
next class,
Tomorrow.
what we are going to do?
We shall continue with the revision part.
Sir, comparing quantities or exponent and powers?
Comparing quantities, a few questions are left out. After that, I have taken exponents and powers only.
Yes, sir.
Sir, can you do the math syllabus of final exams?
final examination, whatever the syllabus was there in term 2, plus one or two chapters of first term. So let me decide that.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.